Like most kids, I had a dream. And the dream that I had was to become the point guard for the Sacramento Kings. Now, I'm from the city of Sacramento, so this was very important for me. And I did everything I thought I could in my mind to achieve that goal. But there was only one problem. I wasn't even good enough to play college ball. And there I was, living my life through somebody else. Whether it was Mike Bibby, former point guard of the Sacramento Kings, or making myself up on NBA 2K as a player, I was somehow trying to reach my delusion in being a basketball player. And it didn't happen, and I had to grow up and choose something different. But not everybody gets over their dreams. We all see it. Instagram models trying to get rich, streamers who suck, or if you're back in the 2000s, do you remember the guy at Walmart in the parking lot saying, "Hey, what's up, family? Buy my mixtape for $5, fool."
Boy, you don't sit your stupid ass down. Who the f you think you is?
And some people have romantic interests that are also delusional. You ever meet a woman who wants a white man and can never get it no matter how hard she tries? Now we're talking about K. Michelle. Now, K. Michelle is a Memphis-based singer or actress or whoever the hell she is. She's 43 years old. She's had a bunch of surgeries, including a BBL surgery that almost killed her. But it doesn't stop her love for white men. And she's still pushing that narrative even until this day. In 2012, K. Michelle started to really discuss her love for white men. And this was with her relationship or alleged relationship with Olympian Ryan Lochte.
I never wanted to date outside of my race, and this was my first time. To me, it's completely different, but that's just the man I found. It's probably not the same because all men aren't the same. We're all human. But this situation has been better for me. He's more respectable. And it could be me just not accepting anything but respect in my life at this point.
The only problem with this is, well, he didn't claim her. I mean, they hung out a few times and they were friends, and he even got like gold teeth. But unfortunately, it was no cigar. He didn't want anything to do with her. And there she was, going back into these booty clapping streets by herself with no opportunities at all. Now you gotta remember, K. Michelle has a son that's 21 years old, meaning that she had the kid when she was like 22. So K. Michelle, for a very long time, has been dating as a single mother, both in the black and white communities. But something happened one day when K. Michelle found out this.
So how is that raising a man then? Because you have a son who's turning 16.
That's why I don't want to raise another one. I'm struggling. He has took off with a white girl.
Wait.
As pro-black as we are.
Rewind. What you mean he's taking off with a white girl?
I get a phone call from my mama like, yeah, Chase said he could go on this date with some white girl. I said, okay, we got unity. It's all good.
Right.
But I didn't tell him he could go anywhere. But he ran out the house, went there, went on his date. You know, I'm just trying to tell him, wrap it up. Just be like, you a black person, a black male. You my son, but out there you a black male. They don't care.
That's putting it lightly.
Right.
They don't care nothing about you. You around here with these hoodies and these dreads and stuff, and you know you a straight A student. They don't know that.
Yeah.
Now remember, this is K. Michelle, who in 2012 was saying that she loves dating out of her race. She's dating this Olympian. The Olympian didn't claim her. And now she's saying that she's in a pro-black household. They're pro-black. But at the same time, K. Michelle in 2012, or at least as early as 2012, was basically uplifting dating white men. But, I know what it meant. It meant pro-black. Like, black women can date white men, but black men can't date white women. That is being pro-black to K. Michelle. And once she found out that her son had went out with a white woman, it was offensive. However, it's not offensive if women like K. Michelle can go out there and deal with a white man. Now, this is not the only time that K. Michelle has been throwing her little shots at black men. She's been doing it for quite a long time.
You saying you're not doing relationships at all?
I don't know what I'm doing, Fred, because I'm not with none of it.
But what you are with though, friend, you did say that you love you some white men.
I love me a white man.
And I gotta know, like,
I love a white man.
I ain't never had a white man.
Well,
so
you
what
need
is
to
it
try
like?
You need to try it out.
So she's saying, hey, go out there, sisters, date you a white man. Everything is going to be good. When you date a white man, you're missing out on everything. Like open up your opportunities. Do X, Y, and this and do that. And here's what you should do. Not only dating white men, but she's also talked about that, hey, at one point that she was gay.
Damn.
I don't even want to get into that because K. Michelle has been all over the place. One moment she's gay, one moment she looks like this, and one moment she looks like that. She has struggle BBL, she's gay, and then now she's back being pro-black. And then somebody went and asked her about who she prefers, and then she said this.
You like dark skin or light skin men? Kind of like white men.
Can I invite you on a date?
I would love to go on a date with you.
Can I ask you on a date?
I would love to go on a date with you.
Really?
Yes.
Now you want me to say that? No, I like good men. Dark skin, light skin, da 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 da. I like Jack Daniels. I like them all.
So now it's not just about white men, it's whoever. As long as you are a good person, although we just saw that she was chasing white men all the time.
He's right, you know.
Yeah, I mean, just whatever you can do to get somebody to pay attention to you. And then recently she appeared on Cam Newton. And of course, she was talking about her love for white men again, and this happened.
Have you ever dated outside your race?
Yes, that's all I would like to do.
Now?
Yes.
Okay.
I've always told my sisters to go where they are loved. And I've always told black women to be open to dating even outside of their race. I love black love and I would like that. But to see my African American women sitting around waiting on a black man as he chooses whoever he wants to choose, I want black men to do, if they were a black woman, to build a black family. I'm not the girl that sits up there and looks at the black man when he date a white woman or date someone and say, "Ooh, you can't do that." White men love me. Like, white men love me.
Stop the cap.
Wait a minute, and it gets worse.
I love that for you.
You do?
I swear on everything.
Tell me why you love that for me. Come on, friend.
I'm an opponent of happy. Don't tell me you married.
I'm not.
If you
out
can't
there
tell me
for
that
one.
you're happily married. Don't.
All of a sudden, this makes her so happy to be with white men. But wait a minute, K. Michelle again says something about black men.
I'm asking right now, black men. I got to tell my black men to really step up for black women and create families.
Yeah.
It's really not cool. Black men are attacking black women. And it's not cool. They're not creating homes. They're creating babies everywhere. It's not cool.
Okay, wait a minute, K. Michelle. One moment, you want to tell black women to go out and seek white men, but then you're begging black men to build black families with black women, and then you start crying about it. Well, why are you really crying about it? Now, we can say that she's delusional and doesn't know what she's talking about. That could very well be true. But the reality is this. I don't think that K. Michelle, her situation, the way that she carries herself, that white men, I mean the ones that have money, that have things going for themselves, would even be interested. I'm broke, and I'm not interested in K. Michelle. So imagine a white guy who has more opportunities than me. I mean, there's no way he would say, hey, you know what? I want K. Michelle for myself, and I feel like I can build a relationship with a person like this. It's most likely not going to happen. Not to say that it can't happen, but a lot of dudes, if you're doing fairly well in the United States right now, we're going to be honest, you have every opportunity in the world to date whoever you want. I'm just going to be honest. It's not like it used to be. This is 2001, 2002. Okay. But a lot more men know their value. And I'm going to tell you the real reason why she's crying like this. K. Michelle is crying like this because she knows that most women in America that want to get a white man of their dreams, they're probably not going to be able to. Not because white men don't like black women, it's just that white men are the number one guys out there. I can tell you, a white guy comes to Africa, the average white guy, and he has more than enough dates. It's not that he wouldn't date the women that will want to talk to him. He just has so many opportunities that it's just, he's so busy. You only have so much time in the day. You only have so many opportunities in the day that you got. You can't deal with everybody. And so what happens is you need to be extremely good, extremely valuable to get, let's say that, the above average guy, white guy that has something going on. And then you need to be able to impress him to say, hey, you should choose me. And the reality is that, number one, a lot of women, probably from the black community, think that they're most likely the prize or they're most likely the catch. And hey, many of them may be the catch. They probably do have a lot to offer to the relationship. But if you're the one looking for the white man and you're not in any white man's vicinity, it probably won't even matter. So the reason why she's crying is because, hey, black men, like, we really would like to deal as a whole, maybe the ones you're talking to outside, but you are the only guys that we feel like we can deal with. And let me tell you this, black men in Memphis, black men in Atlanta, black men in Charlotte, black men in Brooklyn, black men in Miami, any of those black men that are doing decently or fairly well are not hurting for women. It's just not. I'm talking about the women that these women want. These guys are not hurting. So, hey, K. Michelle, if you want to go out there and get a white man, let me tell you this. We celebrate you, boo. We think it's a good opportunity for you. And do you know what that means for black men? Nothing. Black men are still going to be able to get whatever they've been getting or more as long as they work for themselves. The numbers are just in black men's favors. I don't understand why black women keep going around threatening black men, like telling them move over to the white man because white men are better. And you're not even looking at the fact that the other groups of women want white men too. Like, have you ever thought about that white men also have opportunities that, if you're just going over to white men, they're just not waiting for black women. It's just like me. Most men can attest. Women are not just sitting around waiting for you to come talk to them if they're fine. Like, you have to beat somebody out. And that's something that a lot of black women don't understand. You have to beat out somebody who's already there. Do you think you could talk to the average white lawyer or average white doctor or businessman making over $150,000 a year and he's just waiting on a black woman to just step into his life? No, there's probably a lot of women in his life right now that you need to find out how to replace. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Dude Jackson back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.